Welcome back to your favorite show, Identities, Umhlobo, where we continue conversations with the Minister of Primary and Secondary Education at his office.
Professor Paul Mavima, thank you for being with us on Identities, where today we're talking about the status of education in Zimbabwe. And I want to start by congratulating you, the ongoing bill, the education bill, where there were controversial issues, where many people strongly felt that girls shouldn't be in school when they get pregnant, where they felt like they should be removed, and others were saying they should be corporal punishment must continue. There were many controversial things, but we're so proud of you because you stood for the girls. Would you please give us an update on what has been the key issues that are coming in the bill, especially also with regards to saying what is the definition of basic education, because I remember folks were pushing to form for lower high school.
Yes, initially in the bill, the issue of what is basic education was defined as ECDA to grade 7.
Right.
But when the bill went through the House, there was an amendment that we acceded to, which was to say basic education is from ECDA all the way to Form 4.
Right.
So that's where we are right now.
Right.
This bill, Nyarazo, this bill is basically designed to align the Constitution.
Exactly.
With the Education Act. And the Constitution obligates government to provide state-funded basic education. The Constitution also deals with issues of corporal punishment, which falls under the description of inhumane treatment, cruel treatment. The Constitution also says there shouldn't be discrimination on a number of bases, be it racial, political orientation, and things like that. And included in that non-discrimination is also the issue of pregnancy.
Right.
And so what we have really done is to say what are the obligations that are put on government as far as education is concerned.
Right.
And how do we incorporate them into the Education Act.
Right.
And this is what we have done. There's also the issue of languages. We have an obligation to develop all the 16 officially recognized languages, including sign language. So this bill is basically saying all the obligations that are in the Constitution, let's place them within this act so that government is in compliance.
Right.
There are a lot of other things that we have pushed in there, which really go back to the same obligations as well as the non-discrimination. The right of learners to be in school, to have access to education, is now said no school authority should exclude learners on the basis of non-payment.
I am happy to hear that.
So, you have talked about the reality that some school authorities still send children home. They need to know that that's an illegality. Not even to say, go back and bring your parents. What they should say is, here is a letter.
Yes.
At the end of the school day, take this letter to your parents.
Do you hear that?
And get them to come to the school so that we can sit down and talk about fee payment.
Right.
What the nation also needs to know is the whole issue of state-funded basic education may not be a reality now because of the fiscal situation, but government is committed to ensuring that those resources are built such that a few years from now we will be able to say all basic education is provided for by the state.
Minister, I want to ask, as we are coming to the end of the segment, you are talking about the reality of the fiscalist, and then versus what then the school authorities end up doing, because I feel like the moment we have the government saying we are not yet strong to implement, and yet at the same time we are saying we've got the act that is compelling the government to put children in school, at the same time we have schools that probably are not funded. Do we not create, or do we not continue creating those gaps and cracks where school authorities continue sending children to school, continue refusing children access into school? And also, speaking around the issue of funding, I remember throughout the process together, there's been suggestion for an education fund. And also, a lot of people have gone to the extent of saying, why doesn't government, when we're talking about Zimbabwe is open for business, fund those people, tax those people, tax the businesses that are coming, so that we've got a strong education fund, so that we never say we don't have funding in the fiscus for education?
No, in Nyaranzo we are dealing with competing values. The issue of schools that cannot support themselves, I think that's where we need to put immediate attention. Right. on the part of government. Once this bill comes into effect, government should progressively start raising those resources that are needed in order to fund education. And then what that means is we should start with those schools that cannot support themselves, the so-called P3, S3 schools. And these are the same schools that we've been supporting with teaching and learning materials, by the way. But we need to go further and try to get resources that will allow us to do per capita grants, where we say how many learners you have, and on that basis we support those schools. And we can then do this progressively. There are schools, public schools, government schools, that currently can support themselves and have been doing extremely well. But we need to focus on those schools that cannot support themselves at first. And then I think as far as that is concerned, Zimbabwe will understand.
We take you to the streets to hear what the citizens continue saying.
Mwana wangu wauya pano tiri kutoona vana ava havasi kuenda kukiresha, vakagara zvavo varipo. Hapana kana pekutangira mari yevana vechikoro, handina kwatiri kuwana mari yevana vechikoro. Tiri kukumbirawo kuti hurumende itibatsirirewo vana ava vaendewo kuchikoro mahara. Hatina mari. Izvozvi pane hwane ari kuenda fomu 1 takashaya mari haasi kuenda kuchikoro. Akagara atobuda manje so. Hapana mari yechikoro yatiri kuwana, hapana dzidzo yaari kuwana. Kana iwo mutemo wacho uri kuuya iwoyu watiri kungonzwa uri kutaurwa, ngauuye utibatsirewo kuvambira ECD yedu kusvika form 4 vana vasingabhadharirwe mari. Ona upenyu hwakatiomera. Saka tiri kuchema nyaya yezvikoro, dzidzo yeeducation kuvana ndo yatiri kuchemera kuti ECD kusvika form 4 vana vachiendawo mari vasingabhadhare mari.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we continue with the conversation and actually just hearing from the minister to say, where do we stand? What's next? When are we likely to have this bill benefiting the children? Do not go away. Stay with us.